Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Chobani Flip. This is low-fat Greek yogurt. I have the cookies and cream.
The cookie dough and the s'mores.
All three of these came in a 4-pack. It looks like this. And they sell them everywhere. You can buy them in the 4-pack, or I found out after I bought the 4-pack that if you go to a larger store besides Target, you can get these in singles. So our Target, it's a very small grocery area, and so they don't have a lot that other bigger Targets have. So the 4-pack was $5.19 for 4. That would be $1.30 each. So
that's still cheaper than what you could buy them individually, though, because they were like $1.45, I think, something like that. At Walmart,
okay.
So.
Okay. So I didn't remember.
Yeah.
So $1.30. So that makes sense though, because we're always saying, you know, for candy bars, if you have a candy bar you're buying all the time, go to the candy aisle in Walmart and buy the 6-pack because it's cheaper. They're cheaper per candy bar than up front at the checkout. So that makes sense that these would be cheaper like this. Okay.
Not a lot, but. You know.
But hey, if you're saving money, why not? If you're gonna eat them all and you know you like them. For me, I wish I had known first, because I haven't tried them and I don't know if I'm gonna like them or not. So am I gonna be stuck with 3 more of each of these that I don't like? We'll see. So the cookies and cream is icing pieces, icing pieces, chocolate cookies, and vanilla low-fat Greek yogurt with chocolate. So the yogurt is vanilla yogurt with chocolate, icing pieces, chocolate cookies. It is 150 calories, and these are made in, I think, Berlin, New York. They had the address, yeah, there it is. New Berlin, New York, yes. The address is really small on these, so you have to really look for it. Okay.
I see what you mean by vanilla with chocolate. It's like literally got these little sparkles all through it.
Yes, it looks like a cookies and cream, like a Hershey's cookies and cream, except it has very few actual pieces in it.
Tiny little things.
Yeah, but we'll have a picture at the end of the video.
I don't even know what that would add either.
I can tell you right now, it does not. We've had their vanilla yogurt.
That's just what it is.
And it tastes like vanilla yogurt.
No.
So by them adding, they're actually just wasting their time.
It's for decoration.
It's for you visually only to open this up and be like, oh, it's cookies and cream, because I can see those little pieces in it.
Yeah.
Because it does nothing for the flavor at all.
There's not enough of it.
Not at all. Okay, now you take these and you flip. And
they give you a bunch of cookie pieces.
They do, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
7 or 8.
There are 7. Exactly 7 icing pieces. That's it. Exactly 7. So don't expect much. So I'm going to take one of those. You know, you could do this yourself with any yogurt.
I am crushing Oreo up. I don't mind it. It really doesn't do much to it, honestly.
I think
It had some crunch.
Yes, the cookie had some crunch, and it is a darker cookie. It is a darker cookie, so it has more of a cocoa flavor cookie than a chocolate cookie. So it tastes like cocoa. So you're adding. Yeah, you're adding it, even the cocoa even like dries your mouth out a little bit. So you're adding this darker cocoa flavor to a sweeter yogurt. It's okay, it's not bad.
It's almost like you took cocoa powder and sprinkled it over the top.
Yes, it's just not that sweet.
The little icing thing really didn't add much of anything.
No, I think if they had put more icing pieces, I don't know why. They cheaped out and didn't give you that many icing pieces, but they didn't. I think it would have really helped with that sweetness, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. And the yogurt,
I don't mind it.
It does have that sour kind of yogurt flavor, but it's not like really like.
I don't think so. Yeah,
it doesn't have that really strong.
No,
tang.
I could definitely eat that.
Yeah.
But I had hoped that it would be a sweeter cookie. I had hoped that portion that you flip would be sweeter than it is, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's just that cocoa.
It's funny. We've had Chobani that the vanilla out of other ones like this. And sometimes it's more tangy than others. Like this is not tangy really at all.
I didn't think
but we've had other vanillas that were like you really got
more.
the tang to it.
Right.
Maybe it's just the batch they made. But
I guess so.
It's interesting.
This is the cookie dough. It is vanilla low-fat Greek yogurt with cookie dough pieces, cookie rice crisps, and milk chocolate chips. It's 160 calories. Now we have had their milk chocolate chips in other flavors, and I really like those.
Yeah, they're nice.
Okay, so we've already tried the vanilla, so we don't need to try that. I'm gonna flip. Okay.
The cookie dough little balls look neat.
You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 8 cookie dough. The
Hunks.
The
Like
hunks.
little squares on
And then what do you think the balls are?
That's those rice cereals.
Oh, okay.
Cookie dough cereal puffs.
Okay, you get mainly those, and they're covered in brown. And then you get a lot of chocolate chips, which I like the chocolate chips.
Yeah, it was some kind of cookie dough rice puffs or something like that. Try not to get a bunch of anything.
I'll be very interested to hear what you think that tastes like.
I get the cookie dough flavor, but I got a lot of yogurt.
I want to try a piece of just the rice,
Oh, yeah,
and then a piece of just the cookie dough.
I tried a piece of cookie dough. It more has a texture of like a fudge or something. It's or more like a almost a caramel like texture. It doesn't have a cookie dough texture. The texture's really strange. It doesn't taste like cookie dough necessarily. Yeah, it has more of a caramel-like flavor to me.
It's the cookie dough, specifically. It's not the rice pieces. It is the cookie dough specifically. I like it, but it does not taste like cookie dough. Honestly, you didn't say what I was thinking. When I first tasted it all together, the chocolate and the little rice pieces and the cookie dough, it was coming across as maple. Not strong maple,
I could see that.
but maple.
Well, I was saying caramel, so.
But then when I got the cookie dough by itself, I can see where you're saying caramel. So it does taste more like caramel, but it does not taste like necessarily like cookie dough to me. So you put all those flavors together, and it did come across as like a maple flavor to me. I think that's nice though.
I mean, it's a nice flavor. It's very sweet and stuff like that. The one thing I will say, the cookie dough pieces do not taste or don't have the texture of cookie dough. Like they don't have that soft, gritty, sugary kind of texture. Like I said, they're more like a I don't know, like a fudge or something. They're kind of, it's weird.
I like that. But let me just say, you don't get a lot of the flip part.
No, none of that really. It's like the cookie one, you got a lot of cookies. That one you really don't
the cookie went a lot further because it's crumbs, and crumbs are gonna go spread, and you got a lot of cookie. But when you're getting these little pieces, it just doesn't seem like you get very much. This is the S'mores. Sweet vanilla, low-fat Greek yogurt with honey graham crackers, milk chocolate, and toasted sugar bits. It's 150 calories.
I like toasted sugar bits.
Oh, this yogurt's like fluffy. Okay. None of these have been like watery, like where I need to stir it necessarily, so that's...
You get a lot of that.
Yes. Well, crumbs.
Yeah.
Again, if it's a cookie-like texture, then you're gonna, the crumbs really, so if you want one that's gonna seem like you're getting a lot, then you'll want to go with one with the crumbs and not the solid pieces. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that looks good. It looks like almost like a honeycomb that's been broken up in some graham crackers.
To me, these look like Butterfinger pieces.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, honeycomb. Doesn't look like you get a lot of them.
No, but they do make a difference with the taste.
Mm-hmm. They have the texture of a Butterfinger. Mm-hmm. That thin, sugary kind of texture. Mm-hmm. Except Butterfinger's peanut butter. These are more just sugar. That's good. Tastes nothing like a s'more, but
that's what I'm wondering.
There's no marshmallow.
I was reading it again to be like, where does the marshmallow come out? Mm-hmm. There is no marshmallow. No. So why do they show a picture of a marshmallow and call it a s'more?
Toasted sugar, I guess.
And they're not just calling it s'more, they're calling it s'more.
Yeah, I know. And they're showing marshmallows all over.
Yeah, they're showing marshmallows. There's no marshmallow.
I guess they're trying to emulate that toasty marshmallow flavor with the sugar crystals and the vanilla yogurt, I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It doesn't taste like it's more, but it is good. I like it. It's sweet. I like the little crunchy pieces. The little sugar pieces do get stuck in your teeth a little bit, but kind of like a hard candy would. Mm-hmm. But I like the flavor of it. The flavor is really nice. Mm-hmm. The graham really doesn't stand out very much, and neither does the chocolate, honestly.
Well, it depends on what bite you get, of course. But I think the chocolate and those little like toffee, they're almost like toffee-like pieces. The sugar, but they're like glassy, like toffee. Those stand out the most, I think. I think
out of the three, that's definitely my favorite.
That's what I was going to say. I think this is my favorite of the three because you do get different flavors going on, and you do get a lot of coverage with this one, and different textures. You got a little bit crunch from the cracker, and then you got these really like hard candy crunch from the sugar. It's a really nice texture too. So there's nothing wrong with any of them, but I think they all have their good points and bad points. Like the bad point of this one would be there's no marshmallow flavor.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put little marshmallows in there at least to say it's a s'more.
The bad point of the cookie dough one is you don't get a lot of mix-ins when they're going to go quick. The bad one about this one is it's mainly just cocoa. Yeah. But they all have their good points too, which we went over a while ago. But my order is probably going to be the opposite of what we tried.
Probably for me too.
Yeah, the s'mores and then the cookie dough and then the cookies and cream would be my order.
I agree.
So if you eat these all the time, you're probably used to the amount of cookie dough pieces and you probably make them last perfectly, or do you stir them in? Do you mix them in? I think with these ones with the crumbs, I would definitely mix them in. I don't know that I would mix that in though. You would? Because there's so few of them, I would want to make sure that I
got at least one.
Yeah, I would want to make sure I have one in every bite, Because
I think if you stir them in, though,
you probably wouldn't get one in every bite, yeah. But I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.